All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So, just in continuation, there we go. That was a bit of echo and feedback. So, as I was about to say, for those of you who've been keeping track over the last couple of days, um, what started off, I think, on last Friday, where I knew there was a bug that was visiting. And now, at the time of this recording, we've just gone past Tuesday, and I can definitely feel myself coming back fully. So, um, you know, this is just a moment for me to express my gratitude that, all is well and that I'm back. And the other thought, of course, as I was on a on my daily what used to be the run. I've been, of course, walking the last couple of days. I wanted to keep the flow going. So rather than running, I was walking. And so as I was just wrapping up that walk not too long ago, this one thought came to me, and that uh, beautifully has inspired today's pod. And so the theme, of course, is today is the everything to do with the power of the wish fulfilled. So, if you're somebody who's already, you've already begun on that journey of being a healer, a coach, and really wanting to make a difference, um, one thing that you will come across very often, and I say this, I speak this from experience. Over the last 20 plus years, there have been so many times when I've had this moment of it's like a reminder, where I might question, am I on the right track? Uh, you know, have I lost my way? What is the solution for whatever current block or problem that I would have been working on? And so uh, on today's walk this evening, what came to me was these two words, which, of course, if you have been listening to some of the classics, you know that wish fulfilled is something that has been talked about for decades, probably uh, closer to almost 80 years, and that the weight of it, the impact of it, really connected with me today. And so I thought, let's talk a little bit about that. And what does it mean to to have your wish fulfilled? So a lot of times when we're on this journey, we want to make a difference, of course, in other people's lives. But somewhere we also, either consciously or unconsciously, we also want to be able to make that difference in our own life. And so the question is, how do you know that you're living that life that is a wish fulfilled? So maybe you've been thinking of, building your coaching business, your healing business, and maybe you don't even want to call it a business, but at the end of the day, obviously there is service, there is an exchange, and that is what qualifies, because the exchange is of service, money, time, amongst many other uh, tangible and intangibles. And so when you're intending to do this on an ongoing basis, the question, of course, is, what is your definition of a wish fulfilled? And for the longest time, these are some of the aspects of this work that we do that I've been grappling with, struggling with. Um, for the longest time, I was just happy that I got to work with people, and seeing that smile on their face to me was uh, wish fulfilled. And obviously, as time has progressed, I also understood at a much deeper level that if you're intending to do this work, um, as we sometimes say, like literally, if you find yourself saying, "Yeah, I want to do this for the rest of my life," whether you see it as your mission, whether you see it as your purpose, and that your desire is to do this for the rest of your life, then this is a very important question to really start to ask yourself more often, and to really meditate on this. Like, what is your your example? What is your reference to a wish fulfilled? What does that life look like? Uh, what are the things that you're doing on a daily basis that remind you that you are truly living that wish fulfilled? And of course, these are questions that not only I think a lot about, but it's also something that I teach in our community. Whether, of course, it is our free community, our complimentary community, where we meet every Monday and Friday at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. We meet for an hour, and this is, of course, the opportunity to meet live. And obviously, we get to also meet members of the community. And it's questions like this that really help expand the mind, also help expand the heart, because it's one thing to expand the mind, but rather than the mind, what if we started by expanding the heart? And when you're able to expand your heart, automatically, sooner or later, but eventually, your heart will literally be that key that unlocks your mind. And when you do this kind of work, you will obviously notice that the quality of your life changes. You're literally living that wish fulfilled. So yeah, something to definitely think about. And this is my wish for you, that may you continue to find your own message. May you continue to share your own message, but always come back to this one question among several, which is, of course, you know, what is your wish fulfilled? Who are you being that's your wish fulfilled? And how does it feel? Because when you really take the time to reflect on these questions, it's almost like, you know, um, like when we meditate, this is one of those questions that we ask ourselves from time to time, which is, who am I? So similarly, when you ask yourself the question, what is your wish fulfilled? And you stay with uh, those uh, those echoes, those reverberations, and really connect to what it is. Your What are your answers to this question, which is, what is your wish fulfilled? So, as always, like I said, we do meet every Monday and Friday, and we do, of course, have a couple of paid tracks, and something to remember that those who pay attention. So, uh, to keep that in mind, we do have four paid tracks. One is, of course, the foundation program, which is a 3-day process. Happens every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 11 a.m., 11 to 1 p.m. And then, of course, on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. And if you really connect with this process and you want to go deeper, we have a 3-month process, which is the advanced program. And once you've started to really, get into this, and you feel, okay, yes, I want to go deeper. I want to learn what I use when I teach my classes, when I work with my clients. If you want to learn those skills so that you can use it in your own life, so that you can help other people, your family, friends, and even your clients, then you can definitely take advantage of the mastery program, which is a 90-day process. And lastly, of course, if you feel you're at a point where you can really benefit from being mentored uh, and being coached by me directly, then definitely reach out and ask me, because we do open up slots from time to time. So I'll be more than happy to understand what it is that you're looking for, and build that program for you specifically. So as always, having said all of this, uh, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I'll be back with many, many more. And these, as you know, are daily pods. So